audience! Welcome to our haunted graveyard, where evil spirits lurk and the dead have risen. I am your demon for the hour, and it is time to summon that which is hot now. I don't know about you guys, but I feel extra horny today. I just do. I do. Happy Halloween, everybody! Oh, my gosh!
I don't know how you make that look sexy. I mean,
sexy.
You walked out like, oh, sexy. Yeah.
Because I think that, did you know when you got hired that you were making a deal with the devil? Did you understand that? You guys look great.
Oh.
I'm
gonna scoot a little closer to land. This is incredible.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to meet the man who transformed me a little later in the show. 4 hours it took to do this, and these are my real eyes. I mean, the green part.
Look
but
at her eyes.
they
Get
look
up close
so
on her
spooky.
eyes. Look how just so sinister.
So demonic.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
You are a sexy vampire.
I'm a vampy vampire. Yeah. No, this costume is amazing. And I have to say, people always ask if my hair is straight. My hair is actually pretty naturally curly, so it got really big. So I have to say thank you to Danielle, my makeup artist that did this, and Janae. This was just unbelievable.
J-Lo would be so proud.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Puerto Rican vampire.
I happen to be one of the people who likes clowns, but that's disturbing.
This is
That
different. Yeah.
disturbing.
Yeah.
Scary.
I don't like cutesy Halloween. I like demented Halloween.
you like demented, yes.
Oh, and look, we have a clown in the audience. Look at that. Hi, brother. How's it going? It's my kindred spirit.
I know. When I first saw you, really creeped me
No one's been able
out.
to look at me all day long.
That extra set of teeth is just really frightening. And I'm sorry, but a ghoul you are.
I am a cool. I'm a yummy mummy. Yummy mummy. I don't think my kids. This is great. First of all, it's sticky and they had to put wrinkles on me. I'm like, but my kids, I think I would freak them out a little bit. I like it.
But tell them about your costume because it was white, and the people making it said it was drab, and so they dipped you in.
I smell like coffee. They literally dunked me in coffee
Isn't
right
that
now.
great though? The way it came out is so
Is
cool.
it really, Gelly? Smell. No? Look at this one.
Well, this one, of course, drama
she's in it.
queen.
Yama queen.
I've been silent because I'm in character. I am Medusa, okay, with a spin, with a twist. All right? Listen, I turn men into gold so I can spin them.
Look at you.
You all look great, and audience, you look fantastic.
Yeah.
Give yourself-
Love it.
Actually, I have to say my favorite are the MV section, the I Love Meredith girls. Stand up, guys, stand up. You knew I'd have to. Look at that, excellent. Beautifully done, beautifully done. Thank you, ladies. And behind you, there is a deer in headlights. Where are you?
Where's the
And before they decided to make me a demon, I wanted to be Pizza Rat. Pizza Rat is in the audience. Pizza Rat, there we go. There's going to be a lot of Pizza Rats, particularly in New York this year. But this is, I love this is your favorite holiday.
You better believe
I
it.
love this holiday. I love when all the little kids come trick-or-treating. But at what age is it not cute anymore? You know, when somebody shows up with stubble on their face in a deep voice, I say, no more door-to-door.
You know,
what do you think?
It's, I think, like high school age. When you see high schoolers come to the door.
And they don't have a costume on.
They don't have a costume. They have their bag open. They're like, hey. I'm like, Halloween's for little kids to come and trick-or-treat at the door.
But that was the best. When you would go, you know, you're a little too old to go trick-or-treating. When the sun set, you cleaned up at the houses in the neighborhoods. Because most houses just want to get rid of the candy anyway. So they're like, here, take all the rest.
So what about when you would go to a house and they'd offer you raisins?
Oh, see, that was my thing.
Nature's
My grandmother used to do that all the time. First of all, we used to get TP'd all the time because we would go down in the basement and act like Halloween wasn't happening because we, you know.
You were that house?
Well, we served the Lord, so we wasn't trying to worship the devil on that day. That's how we was getting down. I'm just telling you how it was.
Basement?
So we went to the basement, but we used to get TP'd. So then my girl was like, you know, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna give out Bible tracts, apples, and toothbrushes. I was like, It was worse.
I have a friend who's a dentist, and so everybody knows they love to give out floss at Halloween.
Oh,
but
please.
here's the thing: as long as you do it with the candy, then it's totally acceptable. But I think it's nice to get something that's a little different. I still want my candy.
Here's the thing,
But why not
Halloween is
some
the
floss?
one day of the year. Let your kids eat candy. Let them like collect it. It's the one day that they can
Exactly.
The next 3 weeks.
And then take it away.
I know, and hide it.
Exactly. You mentioned getting your house TP'd. I never understood until a few days ago what that meant.
I know.
What do you think it meant?
I thought it meant that they
Like the
they make a teepee type thing out of toilet paper. I didn't know TP was toilet paper.
But I'm with you. I just learned this a few years
Oh,
ago
it feels so
in the South we call it rolling, like you go rolling. And then when I heard TP, I thought too, I'm like, what is this TP
Right,
thing?
because it drapes over trees.
It stands for toilet paper.
Yeah,
now we get it.
Now I get
Do you
it.
understand? Do you know what ding dong ditching is?
No.
Ding dong. Did anyone ever ding dong ditch and then they run and like
then you run away. Yeah.
It's all about like funny like things. We would just be the hellions in the neighborhood.
Well, what was the point? Didn't you want to stay for the candy?
No, you just ding dong ditch and run
You could
away.
do that on any night. It didn't have to be
Oh,
Halloween.
okay,
Yeah, yeah.
all right. Obviously, you all knew it because you're bad. You're bad influence. You know, every year some people end up in hot water for their controversial costume choices. You may remember when Juliana Hough dressed as Crazy Eyes from Orange is the New Black. She got a lot of criticism because of the black face, and there was a couple recently who also came under fire because they were dressing as Kanye West and Nicki Minaj, and they posted their photo, and they have since removed it because they got such negative reaction to it, and they said they had no intention of doing that. They weren't trying to be racist by any means, but blackface has a real connotation in this country.
It does,
Yeah,
but I
people-
think...
I'm sorry, because I'm black, I'm gonna talk
Yeah,
first.
you go first.
Yeah, you know, when I saw this, you know, sometimes I hate that everything's kind of getting swept up because if you're just trying to emulate your favorite person and they happen to be a person of color, I understand that. But I don't want it to get mixed in when you see some really malicious and mean people on Facebook who are like, we're trying to be black people, whole watermelon and chicken. Like, that's racist.
Yeah.
So if it's obviously racist, I don't like it.
I
But if
agree
you
with
don't-
you.
So you have no problem with
I didn't think there was any bad intention with that.
It's all
you can
about intent
obviously
for me.
see when it's
She
bad
basically, I mean, Julianne, she looked like an Oompa Loompa more than, you know, blackface. But one thing that we don't...
Might be offensive.
And don't
Just
you
don't
think-
do it.
Right,
Don't
and
do
there's
it if
so
you
many,
think it's gonna
I
be
think
offensive.
there's so many costumes out there.
Yeah.
Why not just pick something that's not going to be controversial?
But what I don't
There's so
like
many
being watered
options.
down is what blackface really is. We don't need to forget what blackface really is, and that's not, you know.
And well, that's why
Orange is
people
the
are
New
so
Black.
upset about it because of the history of blackface.
Yeah.
So I understand the sensitivity, but if you decide to be me, you better get my skin tone right, okay?
All right, I want to tell you what a store did. They got very upset about the possibility of eggs, people throwing eggs. So they put up a sign, this is a grocery store, and they don't want homes egged. So they're stopping the sale of eggs to minors. Take a look at this photo from the grocery store, posted by a Reddit user. It says, due to safety concerns, we're not allowing the purchase of eggs by minors October 24th through November 1st. Thank you, management. Will that stop anybody? I don't think so.
But who eggs? That is so mean.
It's
To
so
egg
mean.
someone's house?
Anybody that's ever thrown an egg, I'm not saying I have,
Well,
maybe I've been
come
around,
on.
knows that the best eggs to throw are rotten eggs. So buy them before the 24th. It's not a problem. Like, we all
What
know
I
that.
think is so crazy is that you're stopping people from buying eggs, but it's so easy to get a gun. I mean, let them throw the eggs and stop the gun.
Now we're gonna
All right.
I said it. I said
You
it.
said it. You said it. You're going to hell. We were talking about Halloween, Lance, and this is, as I said, your big holiday.
It
And
is.
superstitions came up, but you have a lot of them.
I do. I don't know why I have so many superstitions, but as we started talking about it, yeah, I lift my feet up when you're going over railroad tracks.
What is that supposed to do?
I don't know. I have no idea.
It means a train's not going to come if you
Or
do it.
maybe
Or
get
like,
hit by a train accident. When you see a hearse, you have to hold your belly button.
What?
Oh yeah, until it's gone. And
Like,
if
put
you
your
don't,
finger inside your belly
you
button?
just hold your belly button.
But you know,
like,
what if
hold
I
it.
don't have one? I mean, mine
an
did.
outie?
No,
You're
I
gonna
have
be the next one on the hearse.
No, I have an
Hearse.
innie.
I have
you
an innie
stick your
too.
finger in the hole.
Yeah, you just kind of grab the side of it.
And,
Yeah.
what, and that does what?
Then that means that you
you're not
won't be
gonna
the next one in the hearse.
Oh, you know what I do? On the plane, have you guys ever? I hit
Yeah.
the side when I walk on a plane. I hit the side of the plane or touch the plane,
do
just like
that.
I'm making one with the plane.
What is
On
that?
the outside.
Until it won't
On
get
the
it-
outside.
On the outside, I
do
literally,
that.
I look around, see if anyone knows, and I just give it a little rub.
And you
tap.
have to step in with your right foot into a plane.
That's
I have to
true.
bang on the jetway and say double heaps. I don't know what it
What is
means, but
double
my
heaps?
friend told me to do that, and I've done it
One
ever
of the
since.
things
Your
that
friend
I
probably
do-
made it up and had laughs
Probably.
every time. Yeah, right.
But
One of the
I'm
things
still
that
here, aren't
I do is when I hear, my grandma always said, if you hear your voice and nobody's calling you, then you say, I'm not ready. So if I hear Yamanika, I'm like, somebody call, nobody, and it's not anyone there, I go, I'm not ready, Lord, don't take me. You gotta say it.
Have you ever heard your voice? in some-
Absolutely, I've heard my name a lot.
Yamanika?
Don't do that, girl.